Good morning, everyone. Today in this session, I'm going to explain about data visualization. So, what is this data visualization? Data visualization is the technique to present the data in a pictorial or graphical format. So, whenever we are doing some analysis about data, we have to represent in a graphical format. For that reason, we are going to use some techniques which comes under this data visualization. Suppose you are a sales manager in a global organization and the organization wants to study the sales details of each product across all regions and all countries. This is to identify the product which has the highest sales in a particular region and of the production. So this research will enable the organization to increase the manufacturing of that product in the particular region. Now, this particular problem, you have to represent in the form of a graphical representation. So how we are going to do? For that reason, we are going to use different techniques under this data visualization. Suppose you see here product A, in which region, which countries this particular product is sales are good. So just we are going to represent with data points with different colors. So this is one type of representation. That is what the data visualization. By seeing this graphical representation, one can identify that some product A is having good sales in so and so region in so and so country. Similarly, product B in these regions, these products are good. And here, coming to the product D in this particular country, in this particular region, these product sales are good. So this helps us to analyze the data. So why we need to do this data visualization? In what way it is important? So if we do data visualization, it is going to explore new patterns and reveals hidden patterns and identifies the relationship between data points and variables, identifies the areas for improvement. Just discuss when we this previous. Suppose so and so product is not good in this particular region. So we will come to know. So the next time, next year, we are going to concentrate on that particular product in particular region and analyze and explore big data easily and simplifies the complex quantitative information. So these are the some of the features or some of the uses if we use this data visualization. There are three major considerations for data visualization. Those are clarity. It gives the clarity, accuracy, and it shows the efficiency. So what is this clarity? And ensure the data set is complete and relevant. This enables the data scientist to use the new patterns yield from the data in relevant places. Yes, we have to make sure that the data is complete and relevant. Ensure that using appropriate graphical representation to convey the right message. Accuracy is being given by appropriate graphical representation for the giving the right message. Efficiency, we are going to use the efficient visualization techniques which highlights all the data points. We have to use effective these techniques so that we can highlight some of the data points. Data visualization factors. There are some basic factors that one needs to be aware of before visualizing the data. So the visual effect includes the usage of appropriate shapes, colors, and size to represent the analyzed data. So for different products or different religions, if you take the previous example, we can use different visual effects like different shapes, colors, and the size of that particular data. And the second one is the coordinate system helps to organize the data points within the provided coordinates. Like if you want to represent the data in the form of a x-axis, y-axis, if there is a change in x-axis, that affects the change in the y-axis. So that different coordinate systems also we can use. And this is one of the factors for this data visualization. The data types and scale to choose the type of data such as numerical or categorical data. We discussed already two types of data, that is categorical or numerical. So numerical data we are going to represent in one way and categorical data we are going to represent in one way. And the informative information helps create visuals in an effective and easily interpretable manner using labels, title, legends, and pointers. This particular concept I'm going to explain in the coming slides. In what way we are going to represent or visualize the data using all these things. So what is the tool? What is data visualization tool, and what tool we are going to use with the help of Python? So how data visualization helps interpret results with large data, and what is the tool we are going to use? So the main tool which we are going to use for data visualization is Matplotlib. So we are going to have number of libraries under this Python, this Matplotlib, that is Wispy, Bokeh, Seaborn, Pygal, Pullium, NetworkX, and these are the different Python data visualization library. So I'm going to explain with one example about this Matplotlib, how we are going to visualize the data with the help of Matplotlib. So coming to this Matplotlib, using Python's Matplotlib, the data visualization of large and complex data becomes easy. So it is a 2D plotting library. Okay, one is used for data visualization, and one is and creating interactive graphics or plots. One way, this is the one way how we are going to represent the data using Matplotlib. Other way to represent the data, visualizing the data is this way. So it is a 2D plotting library. So what are this? What are the advantages of using several this Matplotlib to visualize the data? They are, it is a multi-platform data visualization tool. Therefore, it is fast and efficient. It works with many operating systems. It has high quality graphics and plots, okay, for various range of graphs. With Jupyter Notebook integrations, the developers are free to spend their time for implementing different features using this Matplotlib. It has large community support and platform support. In any of the platform, we can use this. Why? Because it is an open source tool, and it has full control over graphs or plot styles. Different graphs and plotting of styles we can use using this Matplotlib. So these are some of the advantages why developers prefer this Matplotlib as the visualizing the data. Let us see what is this plot and how. Let us understand what is this plot first. A plot is a graphical representation of data which shows the relation between two variables or the distribution of data. So see here this, there is x-axis, there is y-axis, there is a title, there is something over here. Let us represent, they are having different names for all these things. So when you see this is y-axis, this is x-axis, and this particular thing we call it as a grid, and something whatever we are writing here now we call it as the legend. And this is the title of this particular graph. So title is the first plot. So how we are going to make all this visualization using Matplotlib? So steps to create a plot, we have very simple steps. First, we have to import the required libraries. Then we have to define or import the required data set. Then we are going to see the plot parameters, and then we are going to display the created plot. These are the some of 4 simple steps for creating a plot. Let us see one example of program. See here, the very first package we are going to import is importing NumPy as NP, and then import matplotlib.py as PLT for plotting the numbers, and this is for generating random numbers. And we have to set the grid style. That is, we are going to, from Matplotlib, we are going to import the style. The grid style is something this one. Which style you want this grid? There are different styles. So from that, we can choose one. This is for gridding, setting the grid style. And see here, we are going to use the ggplot and the legend, and then the setting the title. Here you can see plt.title, and this is for y-axis, this is for x-axis, and this is the plotting of this line 1. Here what we have written, this line 1, legend. For that, we are going to write this, a piece of code called as this label equal to line 1. And see, we are going to import the libraries, import the required data set, and then set the plot parameters. And see here, then we are going to display the created plot, that is plot.legend, plot.show. So this is how we are going to create a simple plot using Matplotlib. So for that, the very important package we have to import is matplotlib.lib, matplotlib.pyplot as some package. So what are the different types of plots we can develop using this Matplotlib? One is histogram. Already in the very first class we have seen scatter plot, pie chart, heat map, and error bar. These are the different types of plots we can develop using Matplotlib. So histogram, this is the representation of a histograms are representations of a probability distribution, and it is a kind of bar chart. Using matplotlib and its bar chart function, we can create this histogram charts. And the next one is a scatter plot. So this is the representation of scatter plot. Is used to graphically display the relationship between variables. These are all, if you think as variables, we are going to display the relationship between all these things. And what the main advantage is easy to find the clusters and very suitable for large data sets. And another type of plot is heat map. It is a way to visualize two-dimensional data. When you have a 2D data, now we can represent it with the help of this heat map. And we can gain deeper and faster insights about data than other types of plots. And here we can use the entire data set to draw the meaningful insights. And we can also know the risk-prone area in any variable. Next one is pie chart. Pie charts are used to show the percentage of proportional data, and this is the representation of pie chart. So it summarizes a large data set in visual form and displays the relative proportions of multiple classes, and size of the circle is made proportional to the total quantity. So if you see this circle, it is going to give exact what is the quantity of each size. Another one is the error bar. An error bar is used to graphically represent the variability of data. It is used mainly to identify the errors. It shows what are the advantages of this one is it shows the variability in data and indicates the errors. When you take any two variables, it shows the variability. And it demonstrates how well a function and model are used in the data analysis, and it also describes the underlying data. So if you want to know what type of errors or how much errors are there in your particular application, we can use this error bar to display the errors. Another one is the Seaborn. It is a Python visual library based on Matplotlib, and it provides high-level interface for drawing attractive statistical graphics. If you want to visualize the data with attractive representations, we can use this Seaborn. There are several advantages, like it possesses built-in themes for better visualization, different themes it is going to use. It has tools and built-in statistical functions which reveal hidden patterns in the data set. And it has functions to visualize matrices of the data. If you want the matrices also different representation in different themes, even it is going to give this Seaborn. So thank you. This is what about the data visualization and what different types of data visualization and how we are going to visualize the data with the help of Matplotlib. This is what the data visualization techniques. Thank you.